I'm Illinois, and big news was released that MLB The Show 21 will be coming to Xbox. It'll be on the Game Pass day one. Huge news. PlayStation players on PS5, for example, have to pay $70. But if you have Xbox Game Pass, you just pay for the Xbox Game Pass. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't know how much per year you have to pay for the Xbox Game Pass. I don't know, but that's the situation. So a lot of people started saying crazy things, idiotic things. There's no common sense anywhere. I haven't found one story with any common sense of what's going on. So allow me to give you common sense of what's happening. And I was on Twitter and I told people this was MLB doing this. And it's unbelievable that there's no common sense being given. So let me give it to you guys. Let me tell you exactly why MLB The Show 21 is going to be on Xbox. It's quite simple. All right, so first of all, let's talk about Major League Baseball. All right, another jarring figure is that just 7% of MLB's viewers are under the age of 18. Ouch. Just under 7% of viewers are under the age of 18. This article was written January 27, 2021. Okay? The average viewer of nationally televised games was 57 years old in 2016, up from 52 in 2000. So, where are the young people? Um, so baseball, like every other sport, they're losing viewership because kids today, young people today, they would rather watch an esport than they would a traditional sport game. Now, NFL football will always do good because of betting and fantasy football. As long as you can bet on football and have fantasy football, football is always going to be viewed. It's always going to be good. When it comes to basketball, baseball, hockey, anything else, not so much. Viewership going down, down, down. Young people, they rather watch esports. It's that simple. So, what does Major League Baseball do? Do they just give up? No, they don't give up. What do? MLB, they think to themselves, we need to get young people involved in baseball. We have to get them encouraged to want to watch and play. So, MLB, they've been working with MLB The Show for a while. They know about MLB The Show. They know it's the best baseball game that there is. Now, did you guys know that MLB The Show, they did not buy exclusive rights to Major League Baseball? Did you know that? Anyone can make a Major League Baseball game. The reality is, many have tried and they have all failed. MLB The Show always comes out on top, and everyone, including 2K, yes, 2K, they used to make a baseball game. It failed. They gave up. MLB The Show reigns supreme. So, what does MLB do? They think to themselves, viewership is really down amongst young people. Young people like video games. Young people like esports. So, how about we get involved with a baseball game? Can we make our own game? Why bother? MLB The Show, it's the best. Why even try to even make one? Is there any other baseball games we could use? Nope. No competition. MLB The Show all the way. All right, what do? Contact Sony. Sony, we would like you to put your game on Xbox and even maybe Nintendo and PC, maybe. Who knows? And of course, we'll pay you handsomely, a lot of money, because young people are not watching our game and they like video games. So we need to get this on other platforms. The more people playing baseball, the better. Sony's like, how much money? Who knows how much money it is, but believe me, it's a nice amount of money. I can guarantee that. And so it's simple. Sony, They could use more money. Who couldn't? So they work out the deal. It's a baseball game. It's not it's exclusive to Sony, but it's not like it's an exclusive single player game or something like that. It's a sports game. So to Sony, no big deal. That's on other platforms, as long as they're getting paid for it. All right. So now let's look at it from Xbox point of view. As we know, Xbox they challenged Sony to the game of exclusive games, and Xbox got destroyed. Sony makes the best exclusive games between the two. No contest, no debate. Fact. Game Pass. It had a lot of games, but a lot of crappy games. And Xbox fanboys, they were getting mad. Game Pass had no good games, and they were switching to PlayStation. They were upset. And what did Xbox do? Xbox, they have a lot of cash. Microsoft is extremely cash heavy. So what do they do? Well, it's time to spend some of that cash. If we can't make great games, good games, we'll buy them. So they buy Bethesda and all their companies. And now you take those games and you put them on Game Pass. Easy, right? Costs you a lot of money, but Xbox, Microsoft has the money. They're so cash heavy, it's ridiculous. And so MLB, the show. So what happens? It's simple. MLB, I mean, when I say MLB, I mean Major League Baseball. They contact Sony. They contact Xbox. Xbox says, hey, baseball, great. We could use a baseball game. We're going to put it on our Game Pass. And they say, hey, MLB, how much is that going to cost us? We've got the cash. MLB tells Xbox how much it costs. MLB takes that Xbox money to give it to Sony. You see how simple this is? Xbox gave MLB a lot of money for the baseball game to be on Game Pass. MLB takes that money and gives it to Sony. See how this works? What does MLB get out of the deal? They get they're hoping they get young people to take an interest in baseball. There are at least 18 million subscribers. So in Major League Baseball's mind, if they could even get a handful of millions to like baseball, it's worth it. What does Sony get out of the deal? Cash. What does Xbox get out of the deal? Another great game to put on their Game Pass. So if we looked at Game Pass before MLB The Show 21 and before Bethesda and all the other companies that they are part of, Game Pass, not so good. Now look at Game Pass, a lot better. And it's a rumor that Battlefield 6, that Xbox could be paying EA a lot of money to make Battlefield 6 go on Game Pass. If that happens, that's insane because that will cost them a lot of cash. But they are cash heavy; they can do it. So I just wanted to shed some common sense to the situation. So let's go ahead and review. MLB The Show does not have exclusive rights to baseball. They are just the best at making the game. No competition. They all gave up. Major League Baseball has a problem with young people not watching their game. Why is that a problem? Because if the young people are not watching when they have kids, they're most likely not going to watch. And then what are you going to do? You're screwed. So, baseball, they had to do something. Contact PlayStation. Hey, you got the best baseball game? We want that on other platforms. Let's talk money. Contact Xbox. Would you like the best baseball game to be on Game Pass? Absolutely. How much? We got the money. Cool. Here's the cash. MLB. They're hoping to get millions of new fans. Xbox. They're pleased to have a great game on Game Pass. PlayStation. they're happy to receive a lot of cash. Everybody wins. Common sense, people. Common sense. Now, would PlayStation do this with their exclusive games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, and stuff like that? No, they wouldn't do that. But for a baseball game, yeah, they would. It's money. Simple. So that's the common sense that I haven't been seeing. So there it is. Spread the word to your friends and family. So next time someone asks, why is MLB The Show coming to Xbox Game Pass? Well, refer them to this video. Now, the last thing I'll say, so if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you get it day one. If you're on PlayStation, PS5, you got to pay $70. Now, a lot of people are mad about this, but guess what? Don't be mad. If you feel that way about it, get an Xbox and then play the game on Game Pass. That's all you got to do. These kind of things happen when you have one company that has a tremendous amount of cash. Things like this can happen. And if you need to, buy an Xbox. It's that simple. I spent $70 on the PS5 version. Does it make me mad that people who spend money on Game Pass will get this game too? No, it doesn't. I'm happy they get to play a great game. Why does it bother me? I made a choice. I could choose to just get an Xbox. And I'll tell you what, if Microsoft does buy Battlefield 6 to put on Game Pass day one, and if they continue to spend this amount of cash getting games to come to their Game Pass, then yeah, I'll get an Xbox and I'll have the Game Pass. That's easy. But I'll always have a PlayStation because they're always going to have the exclusive games that I can only play day one with PlayStation. So I always got to have that. But Xbox Game Pass has gotten a lot better. No one can disagree with that. So anyway, that's the common sense of the situation. Pass this on, and I will catch you guys next time.